Hello and welcome to another complete Cambridge IGCSE PE lesson, the final topic in Chapter 9, Personality Types. As always, we'll cover absolutely everything you need to know for your exam, and today you need to be able to define the two personality types, describe the typical characteristics of introverts and extroverts, and suggest activities that might be taken up by introvert and extrovert personality types. The type of personality a performer has can have an impact on the activities they decide to take up and become successful at. We each possess a unique combination of personality characteristics which can have a significant impact on our preferences. For example, marathon runners need to feel comfortable training and competing alone, archers and snooker players rely on a calm, relaxed approach, boxers need to be able to endure significant amounts of physical pain during a fight, and team sport athletes such as hockey players require strong communication skills on the field. There are two main personality types that you need to know, and we'll take some time now to study their characteristics. The first is the introvert personality type, which can be defined as a quiet, shy and reserved personality type associated with individual sports. Introverts tend to focus inwards on their own thoughts and therefore enjoy spending long periods of time on their own. This means that they often avoid team sports that rely on social interaction and communication skills, but are more than happy to train and compete as an individual. Furthermore, since introverts are calm and quiet individuals, they generally function best at lower levels of arousal. They often gravitate towards sports that require fine movement skills and high levels of accuracy and concentration, such as archery, snooker, and diving. Finally, introverts typically have a lower pain tolerance and are therefore likely to stay away from contact sports such as boxing or rugby. By comparison, the extrovert personality type can be defined as a sociable, lively, optimistic, and outgoing personality type that's more associated with team sports. Extroverts are talkative individuals who generally thrive in social situations. They get bored easily if they spend too much time alone, and therefore tend to opt for team sports that involve group training sessions and rely on strong skills of communication. In addition, since extroverts are outgoing and lively in nature, they usually function best at higher levels of arousal. They may become frustrated by skills that involve precise, intricate movements, and instead opt for gross skills such as sprinting, jumping, and throwing that require much lower levels of concentration. Finally, extroverts have a higher pain tolerance than introverts, meaning they tend to prefer contact sports with lots of action and intensity. Now that you can identify the characteristics of each personality type, it's your chance to apply what you've learned to some examples from sport. Pause the video now to identify whether the following characteristics are more suited to introverts or extroverts. Try to justify your choices by referring to the characteristics of each personality type if you can. Netball is more associated to extroverts, whose outgoing, sociable nature helps them to communicate effectively on court and work well as part of a team. Netball is played at a high intensity and involves many gross skills such as running and jumping that require lower levels of accuracy and concentration. Gymnastics, by comparison, is perhaps more suited to introverts, as it's an individual sport that requires athletes to train and compete alone. Certain disciplines, such as a beam routine, involve fine movement skills that are performed best at lower levels of arousal and require lots of concentration and focus. Finally, boxing involves gross skills and lots of physical contact, which makes it suitable for extroverts who have a higher pain tolerance. Introverts may also be drawn to boxing, however, as it's an individual sport, meaning communication skills are far less important. Now you've just covered everything you need to know on topic 9.6, personality types. Be sure to share this content with anyone you think might benefit, and come back next time for the first topic in chapter 10, leisure, recreation and the growth of leisure activities. As always, I hope you found this lesson useful, and I'll see you in the next one.